I thought it would be a good idea to go over some stuff in Warframe that is overall and has happened this year, because Warframe in 2023 is wild. And the year isn't even over yet. As of making this video, TennoCon hasn't happened yet, the big event. So yeah, we got all the stuff we got before the big event. So now between last year and this year, we have the Archon Hunt, which is the system to make our Warframes even more powerful. We have the Duviri Paradox, which within itself is like a roguelike type experience type thing in Warframe. We have so much to do. We have, thanks to the past years, we have a very different new player experience than we did before. We have Wisp Prime. Yes, Wisp Prime gets her own node thing, okay? So, yeah, we have that. We have lighting changes. We have sound changes. We have non-directly related Warframe content coming out from Digital Extreme, such as Soulframe. And I guess we can count Wayfinder as well. Unfortunately, at the time, it's having a bit of server issues. But back to Warframe. Warframe, very crazy. Last year, I had said that I think 2023 is like the do or die year for Warframe. And it definitely did a few things, I feel like. There are a few questionable choices they made in certain aspects, but I feel like overall it's been positive. Now, I know not everyone likes the Duviri Paradox, because not everyone likes operator mode in general. I do also know that the Duviri Paradox as a whole confuses new players more than anything about the story, because it's one of those kind of picture a joke, someone telling a joke, and you saying, I understand that it's not funny, I get, but in like a year or two when you finish the game, it will be hilarious. Yeah, picture that type of thing. And recently, I actually had an epiphany of sorts when it comes to me and Warframe and my personal experience, because I've been playing Warframe for a while now. I feel like Warframe had become one of those you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave type things. It's crazy. I've actually seen a bunch of other content creators also attempt to leave Warframe, but then they usually end up coming back for one reason or another. And I get Warframe. I like it overall. Now, before I continue, no, I am not getting paid to say this or anything. I genuinely like Warframe. I genuinely want to see it grow. I genuinely do have some problems with certain things, like I've been farming for ages. See, there's a lot of bugs that come up in Warframe from time to time, because Warframe is one of the longest running games in beta. But see, the thing is, Warframe runs on its own engine, the Evolve engine. And that Evolve engine, evolution engine rather, is constantly evolving. Yes, I know, very bad pun, but I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, anyway, so yeah, Warframe, I enjoy it, but it is wild. On screen right now, there should be a bunch of stuff, from my gameplay to different trailers and whatnot, I decided to just throw the whole kitchen sink at this video so you guys can see what is up. Now, for those of you guys that are somehow found this and do not play Warframe, does any of this content or anything via me talking about it or what you're seeing on screen make you want to play the game Warframe? And for those of you guys that do play Warframe, is Warframe a game that you think you'd recommend to friends or family? And if it is, feel free to, feel free to recommend this channel as well, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway. But yeah, Warframe has done a lot of crazy stuff. And I feel like there's more crazy stuff slated for this year. They are working on, let's see what they're working on. They're working on mobile, which mobile closed beta is already a thing on iOS. It's just a matter of time till it becomes open to the public. They announced last year that they're working on cross-save. I'm sure they'll get that figured out at some point. Cross-play is already a thing that was enabled like last year / this year type thing, and it had some hiccups every now and then, but for the most part, it is pretty good. I feel like that has expanded the Warframe community. I feel like mobile is even more gonna expand the community. Now, Warframe has run so far so good on my, iPad, no problem. More on my iPhone 14 Pro, I'll admit it's not as fast as I'd like it to be for certain things, but I feel like that's more loading screen stuff and whatnot, and that will be hammered out. But Warframe on a mobile device, that's where we were at, and not like a light Warframe experience like that Gearbox game that was made years ago. Gearbox would love for everyone to forget about that game, but I still remember. It was basically like a super watered down version of Borderlands for mobile exclusively, and no one liked it. So yeah, there was that. But I'm getting off topic about a whole other game. But speaking of other games, I do actually have another YouTube channel where I play said other games. Feel free to check that channel out. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to maybe rant a little bit and talk about how crazy Warframe has gotten, and I feel like it still had some craziness in it. I'm so glad that I am so glad actually, because of the fact that I honestly wasn't sure about Warframe at some point, because there was a certain point, let's call it the content drought era, where it seemed like Warframe was drying up. It seemed like there was nothing more, but I am so glad that more came from it. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. I don't know how many of you guys made it to the end of this video, or even half of the end, but thank you nonetheless. I appreciate you, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.